organizations telling us we can't raise the minimum wage, which remains, as you all know, abysmally in Washington, $7.25 an hour. Okay? People all over this country can't afford health care. 60,000 Americans die every year because they don't get to a doctor when they should. We pay the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs, sometimes 10 times more than people in other countries. I took, years ago in Vermont, I took people from the northern part of Vermont into Montreal. They bought tamoxifen, which is a breast cancer drug, for 1/10 of the price. And just a few years ago, when I was running for president, we went from Detroit to Windsor, Ontario, about an hour drive, for insulin, 1/10 the price. Pay the highest prices in the world. Got a healthcare system that is failing. Pay the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs. We got real wages for workers lower today than it was 50 years ago. We have more income and wealth inequality today in America than we have ever had. You all know that? Not discussed. No one talks about it. You got 3 people on top owning more wealth than the bottom half of American society. And the corporate media and the political system hasn't told us that we're allowed to be outraged by that inequality. We can be outraged if some police officer shoots somebody. That's an outrage. We can't be outraged if some woman doesn't get a job because of her gender. We can be outraged. But we cannot be outraged by the fact that tens and tens of millions of Americans in the richest country in the history of the world are living paycheck to paycheck. 60% of our people in the richest country in the history of the world living paycheck to paycheck. You're not allowed. That is not allowed. Outrage is not allowed. Media has told us we're allowed to be outraged by that. So that's what our struggle is. And it's a big struggle, because you're taking on